Hello, 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 hello. I'm back with some more FIFA 22 today. Going to be continuing the career mode, Crazy Town FC, Road to Glory, whatever you want to call it, long name, insert here. We're currently in Season 4, I just had to count that out. Almost halfway through. We're coming up to the January transfer window. So yeah. At which point we need to sign a young player, really, to do one of the achievements. Oh, not achievements, but objectives. That's what I wanted to say. I think we should jump straight into it. Let me change all this over. Let's go onto the right screen here and get into the game. Okay, so just waiting for everything to load up properly. Okay. Play my Villa career mode again recently. Okay, here we go. Whoops, don't do that. Don't want to change that. So we're currently sitting in third place, which is not bad. We want to try and get automatic promotion though, so we do need to improve a little bit. We're currently coming up, to halfway through December? So nearly at the December, end of December now. How many games we got in December? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got a bit of a gap around Christmas. We're not playing Boxing Day. Very weird. Interesting. Okay, well we get a proper Christmas break this year, guys. Excellent. I feel like this is a little bit harsh. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Can I, set that day there? No. I want to set that day to a day off. I don't want them training on that day. Can I change individual days in here? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Rest day. Look, I'm being nice, okay? I'm not going to make them train on Christmas Day. It's harsh. Okay. So, let's get into it. Let's get to the Nottingham Forest game. They're currently in 7th, so just outside of the playoffs, but I think they're a little bit further behind. Yeah, because look, there's 9-point gap between 6th and 7th, so the playoffs upwards are a little bit ahead of the midfield of the table. Okay, so let's get into here. Chambers is looking a little bit tired. Luckily, he's not playing this game. Okay, we're going to have Vicario in goal. Pizarro, Benning? I almost said the names the wrong way around. Benson and Jennings, Clarkson at right back, then we're using Bird and Lombardo, Jurgen, Edwards and Rizzi, switch around, and Hawkins is up top. Okay, but are we playing it or are we simming it? Oh, I've got my volume on, turn that off. We're simming it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Nottingham Forest kit, looking like that. Okay, let's sim it though. It's a 3-2 victory. Excuse me, 3-2 victory. It's a close game. Luckily, we come out on top. Which, why am I not? Okay, there we go. Wasn't clicked into the thing apparently. Chambers came on for Pizarro. Okay, Benson. Hawkins got another goal. He's started scoring a lot of goals since being promoted up from the youth academy. And he's only here because Blanc is out for the rest of the season. Okay, and then Pizarro. There we go. Cool. Oops. Delete the wrong thing there. lineup ready for the next game, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the same. Yep, same lineup again. Okay, let's advance. Okay, we don't move up the table at all. And what? It's actually now only 8 points between 6th and 7th, even though 7th place lost. But Bournemouth won, so, or drew, or something. Or even not Bournemouth. Oh, yeah, they beat Reading. Also, they jumped over Reading as well. Fair enough. Okay, let's get into our game against Reading. Pizarro, the negotiations broke down. Okay, so Reading next. In 10th place. Championship group, knockouts, sorry, have been drawn now. So, let's have a look here. So, Vicario in goal. Pizarro, Benson, Jennings, and Clarkson. Bird and Lombardo. Jurgen, Edwards, and Rizzi. And Hawkins up top. Okay, playing or simming? We're playing it. I'm going to play my black kit, to be honest. I'm going to do it. I'm going to play in this kit. Okay, let's get into the game. Is he going to talk about Hawkins? No, he's talking about one of their players. Bradbury? He's my old player. Oh yeah, I forgot Hawkins had no number. Nearly got it, Hawkins. So hopefully Bradbury doesn't have a good game. He's playing on the other side, isn't he? Yeah, he's playing on the left. I quite like my black and orange kit, to be honest. It's quite nice. It's a nice away kit. Oh dear. Didn't win that header, but luckily he headed it well over. I do like their gold badge Reading. I do hope Villa do that when they're 150th year, which is in a couple of years, 2024. I think that'd be cool.
Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going on.
Go on then, Jurgen. Go on. You're through.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Can they put it away?
Yes, he can. On second attempt.
But the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment.
Second attempt, but he got it in. That's the main thing. Well done, Jurgen.
Well, here it is again.
Good save the first one, to be honest. What happened with his second one, though? He was unsighted, really. There was not much he could do there. Look, he's got a player right in his way. He's not going to see that until really late. The whole time that he is being blocked off. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm a little bit happy there, I guess. Well done, Jurgen. How many goals? 12 goals. On every other game, apparently. On average, obviously. Which is not bad, to be fair. For a... he's not a striker either, so that's pretty good. Well done, Pizarro. Why are you offside? What are you doing, Hawkins? What? That's not fair. Well done, Bird. Nice pass. Oh, that's a good tackle. There's Bradbury. There he is, my old player. He touched the ball for the first time in this game. Oh dear. Don't let him score. Don't let Bradbury score, okay? Anyone but Bradbury. Okay, I don't want him to score either. Lazzo. I don't want to concede. I want to just win. Win, 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 win. It was a nice finish, to be fair, right in the bottom corner. Not much my keeper was going to do there. I don't think anyway. We'll watch the replay, see how close my keeper got to it. But poor defending, no one marking him. But oh, it's right in the corner. Yeah, it's hard to save those. Bucaro's obviously got to cover both sides of the goal, so he fully extended his arm. So, you know, I've seen a lot of goalkeepers not fully extending their arms in FIFA. He did, and couldn't get to it. Therefore, good strike. Poor defending though, to allow him to get there. Oh, poor pass. That's his first. Oh, he's only just joined them probably. If it's 4 games. Wait, no, he can't have only just joined them. It's December. Oh, nice. He just hasn't been playing, I guess. Well done, Bird. Well played. Won it back very well. Tried to get it through to him again. Come on, let's get the ball. There's Bradbury. Good tackle, Clarkson.
Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Robert Glatzel. That's a good-looking ball in behind. Defended well.
Offside, offside. Come on, play offside. Thank you. Man, that was scary. Pizarro's tackle just went straight to their player, but luckily he was offside. Okay, that somehow managed to get through to my player. Oh, heavy touch again there from Bird. That's a nice pass. No, no, no. No, not him. He's not allowed in the box. Wow, who's this? Who's chasing me? That is not the kind of pass I wanted, but kind of worked in the end, I guess. Go on, Jurgen. Oh, that's a good tackle. Very good tackle. Straight into me.
Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away.
Oh, that was poor. Poor touches there from Jurgen. Good header.
And the villains might be able to profit.
Oh, I thought he was going to go in then. I thought he was going to go in top corner. Good header. Well done, Clarkson. He came flying in. Oh, no, he better not be injured. No, I think he's fine. I think it was just a hard hit. I hope.
A successful intervention, winning the ball back.
I hope that was just a hard hit and he's not actually injured.
Still pushing for the goal that will put them ahead.
I don't want all my strikers getting injured. I have still got Watson at the moment, but I'm in the verge of selling him. I don't think it's gone through yet, but I'm getting some decent money for him, so I don't want it to fall through, to be honest. Go on, Edwards, into the box. Yeah, straight at the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a great save. Poor throw out though, threw it straight to my player. Come on, Hawkins. You've scored in pretty much every other game you played. That is a good save, to be fair. Oh, this isn't the right kick taker. Should be Edwards. How has Hawkins won the header there? He's tiny. Okay, he's not winning that one. Well done, Vito. Alright, 1-1 half time. Poor defending for their goal, but can't do much about it, can I? I wish I could change the colour of my badge on my away kit. Because some teams do that, where they have a different coloured badge on their away kit. In fact, Villa's kits, they have 2 different badge colours. I wish I could make it an orange badge. I think that would be cool. Maybe something for them to add in the future is, like, you don't have to change it. Like, you could have just having the choice there would be nice to match your kit colours. So I could have an orange and black away badge to go with my away kit. Oh, that was well done there. Nice passing. No, Bradbury. Get him, Jennings. He's your friend, but get him. Or I assume they were friends. They were both at the club at the same time, because Jennings has been there since the start. He's been my captain since the beginning. I can't remember if Bradbury was through the youth academy. I think he was. How have you missed? How? No, just hit it in. We're not winning. Do that when we're winning, not when we're drawing. Oh, man. Should have definitely scored that. There's no way I should be missing those. Such a long name for a stadium. Uh-oh.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott.
Lancaster. Get up. Oh, good save, Vicario. Whew. Well done. It was very good, to be fair. It was a very good goalkeeping. That's not very good passing, though. Oh, come on, Bird. Come on, get him. Get back. Good block. Oh, it's gone straight back to him. Bradbury. Great tackle. Well done, Clarkson. I have a bit of a funny story for what happened to me in a game on my Villa career mode today. So before I streamed today, I was playing my Villa career mode. Oh my god! And I was playing against Man United at home, so at Villa Park. In the January transfer window, just got to the January window, and they gave away a penalty, and Tellez got sent off at the same time, so down to 10 men. And then a few minutes later, Fred just completely takes out my player in my half, mind you. So no need to do it, and he'd already been booked, so he got sent off. So I was playing against 9 men in career mode, which is very funny. Does not happen very often at all. Like they barely give away fouls, let alone bookings or sendings off. And I had 2 sendings off in one match against me. That kind of thing normally happens to you because obviously it's not AI controlled. And you can just slide in. I could slide in here and just take him out and get a red card. Oh my god, Vicario is saving me this game. I need to try and get a goal. Come on. Let's get it away from here. Well done, Jennings. Good header. It's going straight back in though. Sort of. Sort of straight in. Good tackle. No, what? I don't know where I wanted it. I wanted to go down the wing. It just took so long to pass it that it didn't go there. Wow, okay, that was nice. Well done, Pizarro. Jurgen. Is he off? Off! 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 No, he's booked. And just as I was talking about bookings and stuff not happening, and Lancaster goes and gets booked for them. That's funny. What? How did he get that through me? Bradbury. Clarkson, come on. Nice ball. Oh, Bird. Come on, react. Pizarro, that's your man. Just running through. Okay, I'll take the foul. Book him. Is that Lancaster again? No, I don't think that was Lancaster that time.
Thank you, Alex. Well, a judgment call for the referee. Many an official would have cautioned him.
Did he just do a weird pass there? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, went in for a slide tackle. They're not a chip up. Go on. Oh, I was hoping you'd run. Can always get him when he runs like that. Well done, Vicario. Okay, we need to get up the other end and go score. I want to draw to Reading. We need to win this game. I want to head into the new year with a good win streak. Oh, come on. How has he saved that? Oh, man. Yeah, this is the wrong player. Where's Rizzy? Go on, Jurgen. Why has he moved away from the ball? Oh, man. Okay, never mind. It's over. Even if we get the ball back, we're not going to have time to run up the other end of the pitch. Get out of the way! Game! Okay. Run off the pitch. Okay, go on, last chance. Go on, Leon. Clarkson, go on, go on, go on. And ball! Oh! Keeper, get up here. Hunter with the corner. Benson, come on! Just get it on target, Benson. The amount of chances you have from corners and you can never get them on target. Oh, man. The defender does not deserve any credit for that. It's a shame. That is a shame. Need to be winning games. Okay, subs. Hunter. No. Sissoko. No. And that's it. Those are only the 2 subs. Okay. Only 2 subs made. Okay. Let us advance. See what the table looks like now. Have we dropped down? No, we're still. We're only a point behind. We didn't actually. The other teams must have dropped points too. We're actually playing Barnsley next. Oh. Oh, this is a big game. This is a very big game. Oh, man. Is this the This is our second time playing Barnsley as well. Okay. We're now into the second half of the season.
Okay, welcome everyone. We're now ready to start taking questions.
We can still go up. We definitely can still go up. Wait, we won 5-1 last time we played against Barnsley? Did we actually? We won 5-1? Wait, that's probably not the quickest way to find it. When was the last time we played Barnsley? There it is, 5-1. Yeah, we did as well. Fair enough. And that was away from home. Let's go do it in the home game. Okay, my team's a little bit tired. Luckily, they get a week off here, and I've given them Christmas off too.
Please listen carefully.
Okay. Okay, so Vicario in goal. Pizarro, Benson, Jennings, and Clarkson. Bird and Lombardo. Jurgen, Edwards, and Rizzy. And Hawkins up top. Let's sort my corner to kick takers as well. Here we go. Are we playing or simming? Simming it. Okay, this is a big game to be simming as well. Can we get ahead of them? Oh, they beat me 3-2. And Lombardo got sent off. We scored both our goals after going down to 10 men as well. That was actually... We equalised with 10 men. Because they were 2-0 up when we got a player sent off. And then we equalised, got back in it, and then lost it at the end. That's a shame. That might, unfortunately, mean that we can't get automatic promotion. Obviously, it's still early. They could still lose some games and I could win games. But it's going to make it harder. They're now 4 points ahead of us. Lombardo got a 3.1 rating. Yeah, I think he's coming out of the team for the next game. Not only because he's been red carded, but because his average rating is going to drop massively now because of that. Hawkins got another goal. Okay, so subs. Arthur actually can have that. Davey. Sissoko 61. No. Chambers 59. No. Oh, I didn't do my subs. So Benson, Jennings, and Ito. Anyway. Okay, now let's do our Christmas break. Let's go have a... Despite losing, let's go out and party the night away and come back in a week's time. Well, I guess we'll party after the 23rd. Because then we've got 3 days off. That could be when we have our Christmas party. Assist leader. Nice. Okay, Munir is fully developed. This one here, though. Player suspended. Silly Billy. Okay, let's advance through Christmas. There we go, Christmas break done. Scouted players. Hey! Don't know whether he's any good or not. Okay, we've got Coventry next. Watson... Wait, what? Oh, he rejected it. What? Why? Okay, this offer is substantially less. Okay, we'll do 1.15 to 990 because I can't see what my things are anymore. 1.15 to 990. The reason I do 1.15 is because that's how much I was going to get before, so might as well try and get that again. See what they say. Probably could go a little bit higher. Okay, Coventry City in 15th. Ooh, what's this? Probably about the brand exposure. Yeah, come on. What is your problem? We can't sign a young player yet. We're outside the transfer window. I mean, technically, I guess we could sign them now, but I don't want to. And we've done the other one. What is your problem? What do you mean? They say it looks unlikely. All I need to do is sign a player. That's all I need to do. Just sign a player and we've done it. Why? That does not sound unlikely to me. That sounds very likely. I've also dropped all the way down to 4th now, which is a little bit of a problem. And we're 4 points off of automatic promotion. Oh no, Blanc's moved down the table. Aww. Jurgen's almost overtaken him as well. Okay, let's get into this game against Coventry though. Okay, so Vicario, Pizarro, Benson, Jennings, and Clarkson. And then we're using Sissoko and Bird. Jurgen. It's actually now Hunter and Rizzi. And Hawkins up top. Just going to check these. So left corner, Hunter. Right corner, Rizzi. There we go. Okay. Playing or simming? We're simming it. Can we get a victory? Come on. What? Oh yeah, of course. He's on the bench, isn't he? Lombardo is not allowed to play this game. Put our... What are you talking about? I'm not in a game. What? I'm not in a game. What is going on? I'm not in a game. I can sub. He's not. One of the players was ejected from the match. Not this match. We haven't started. Okay, fine. We'll do an auto one then. Auto replace the player for this match. Whatever. Please don't mess up the rest of my lineup though. Whoa, that's a lot of Jurgen on there. Hunter scored the first one, and then Jurgen missed a penalty. I guess scored the rebound, probably. Then scored again, and then scored again. Wow. Did it mess up my team? It messed up my team! It literally just put my starting lineup on, didn't it? Yeah. Why? That's not fair. Ah, that's ridiculous. Whatever. Okay, we'll put the ratings on for the players that actually played then. Luckily, most of it's right. It's just Chambers is wrong. Chambers is wrong. And Edwards was wrong. And Hawkins actually wasn't playing either. Bit annoying. Oh well, never mind. Can't do much about it now, can I? They've played it. But a 4-0 victory, though. I'll take that. Great victory. I think that's our last game of the year as well. Last game of whatever year I'm in. 2024? I think. Oh. What am I doing? That's wrong. Let me just reset all these to where who actually played. Yeah. Sissoko, Bird, Jurgen, Edwards can't see, Hunter. Very good. Can't see White either. Okay, subs. Vito got a 66. No, okay. And nor for Hawkins either. Cool. Okay, there's a few players who got a 9 rating or higher there in that match. So a few players are guaranteed their position in the next game. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's advance. What a way to end the year. I think it's 2024. Yeah, 2024. Watson sale agreement. 1.05 mil. Okay, that's fine. Will he go though? To Atlanta United? He's going off to America if he accepts that one. I think that's in America. Atlanta is certainly in America. Okay, Lombardo can come back into the team. But he's not in the team. He's actually the... Oh no, he's not. Shipley's still the lowest. I just realized I need to sign a young player. So you know what would probably be most beneficial for me to do is literally find a promising young player from my scouts. I think it has to be 21 or less, or it might even be 23 and less. You know what I really wish is if these objectives were a little bit more clearer, like how to do it. Okay, those ones are quite clear, but this one here, sign 1 young player, or well, sign 1 young players. Doesn't like what does that what classifies as a young player? And what role do I have to give them? Because that kind of thing always breaks it. It should have, like, underneath it, it should, like, have... Or you should be able to select and go, see more details, and it gives you the exact things you need from that player. Let me Google it. FIFA 22. Sign 1 young player. Yeah, it's the same as FIFA 21. I'll just do like this. Okay.
Yeah, no, sign one young player. Apparently he already signed up multiple young players, 18 below 18, and the others still chasing. Please help him. I'm going crazy seated in the same area, and he is yelling at his laptop, posting on behalf of their spouse. Please post the exact instructions he has on the objective. I'll try to stop his yelling. Love it. That's not helpful. This isn't helping. Oh, they have to be important or crucial. Alright, none of that is helping me. What about this one here? Okay, it has to be at least rotational. Okay, that's fine. Okay, as long as it's above rotational, that's fine. We'll have a look, see if my scouts give me anything. Okay, so we have got a few things. So Garrett leaves on loan. Let me actually make a note of that. Garrett is going out on loan. Hrushka has left. Rogers has gone out on loan. And try something like that. Okay, let's go through the scouts here. You're no good. We've been scouting you for 6 months and now you're gone. You're the guy who got by Toronto. He was actually looking pretty decent as well. That's unfortunate. He was 94, like 73 to 94 potential. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so you can come join us. Anyone else over 75 on the low end of potential? No. Okay, scout them further, please. Okay, who was that one I just signed up? It was you. Let's find out what your actual position should be, because it shouldn't be a left mid. He's got the broken arms again. Oh, you're just a terrible player, apparently. Because you're actually a winger. You are actually a winger. Okay, that's fine. We'll develop him into an actual winger, though. He'll be a right-left winger. So left first. So when I actually finish with him, he'll be right first. Okay, so let's check the other development plans, just to make sure everyone's on the right one. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Now let's go into the main squad and do the same. Vicario's actually gone up a rating again. Ooh, 17, can do that one. 40. Okay, so we've got this one or this one. This one does defensive awareness, so I kind of want to do that one. I always want to have as high a defensive awareness on all my players as possible without sacrificing the rest of their growth. What's he on at the moment? 56, 57. So 38 is the one to go for. Do that. $65. Do this one. Cool, we got a 6 week on that one. 47. So we got Target Man, which does his dribbling, or Complete Striker, which gets his passing up. We'll do Complete Striker. Oh, Blanc's dropped down again. No. Oh no, he hasn't. No, he'd already dropped down to that, hadn't he? Okay. We will just go quickly through the. Oh man, I sent Rogers out on loan to Reading, who just beat me. Just go through these ratings really quickly. Vicario's 76. Ward is still 74. Left backs, we've got Pizarro 74. And Parks 67. Okay, centre backs, we've got Benson at 75. Jennings at 74. Munir is now 72. And Glover's still 68. Okay, right backs. Got Chambers at 77 still. And Clarkson is now 75 rated. Nice, liking it. Centre mid. Okay, so we've got Bird and Sissoko still at 76 each. Shipley is 71 still. And Lombardo is actually 69 rated now. Nice. Okay, centre attacking mid. Jurgen is 80 and Chukwuemeka is 75. Wingers. So Edwards at 75. Hunter at 73 now. Rizzi 71, and then Davey is now got up to the 70 rated. Nice. Okay, strikers. Blanc is 78, and White is 69. Okay. Youth players. Rogers 67 still. Left back 61 for Guy. Yeah. Centre backs. Still got Mansilla at 67 now. Tian is 58. Nice, jumped up a couple. Chilik, 65. Centre mids, 67 for the both of them now. But they're growing at the same rate. Kanadu is still 67. Wingers, we've got Zhang at 68. And Garrett, where are you, Garrett? 67 now. And then strikers, we've got Hawkins at 67. Okay. Cool. So I just want to check the youth academy again really quickly. Just see if any of these players are meant to be playing. So no, you're too young anyway. Goalkeeper 62, no. Okay. Got a 64 winger here. That's not better. No, yeah, they can all stay then. Okay, so I've got a little bit of money here because one of the objectives is to keep 2.6 mil. So I do want to try and sign a young player. And if we can find a young left back that's better than Park, that would be a bonus. But we do have to buy a young player. That isn't too much money. Like all of these guys. This guy's a left back as well. He's free. He's free. And he could be the one I go for. let's put him on there. I'm looking at the value because you can't really spend. That guy was also a left back, so it's exactly what I need. It might be that guy that I go for. In fact, let me go through the. What was if we actually go through the left backs and find young ones? Actually, I don't know whether that was going to work as well as just looking through the young players. These guys are free as well. Maybe I should just put all free players on there so I can keep my transfer budget. There might be quite a few young free players on here, apparently. This guy's another left back. Not as good though. In fact, he's definitely not going to be the left back I go for. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for that first left back. The where am I going? Barco, because he's actually looking pretty good. So I think this is the guy to go for, to be honest, because it improves the position I want to improve, and also you know what I might do? Oh no, do I do this? Okay. I'm going to do it. I'll tell you what it is in a sec. But I'm only going to do it because it's an objective, not for any other reason. Like, if the objective doesn't work because of what I do here, then that's not fair, because this is a young player that I'm signing. That's all it says, is sign a young player. So if it doesn't complete the objective, that's not fair. So I'm going to save here. And if it doesn't complete the objective, I'll redo it. Because literally it should, like, it's a young player that I'm signing. That's all I get told. It doesn't say sign a young player on a crucial contract. It just says sign a young player. It shouldn't matter what kind of contract they're on. If it says sign a player, you should just sign that player. So I'm going to just quickly do a save here. Now, this is the only time I'm doing this kind of thing, is for objectives. Not for match fixing or anything, but objectives that should be completed by me doing something that don't, I will reload on, because it's just stupid how vague it is, and not vague, but because it's very not vague. It's very specific. Sign a young player, but there are hidden parts to the objective which is just stupid. I don't get why it's hidden. Like, what's the point of hiding it? So let's go sign this guy. Let's go sign him. So rotation, he's happy with 4 years, which means we can get 5 years out of him. No release clause, that's fine with me. And we'll take off those appearances, and we'll up the wages to 10. We'll give him 10. I was gonna aim for 10 anyway, so we'll do that. Yep. Okay. Cool. He joins. Now I'm gonna leave those in there. Okay, it hasn't ticked it off yet, but I might have to progress further, which means I have to play a game. A little bit annoying. If it doesn't work, I'll reset, play the game, then try again. No, because I need the... Right, that doesn't work very well, does it? Because then I have to play this game twice. Okay, if it doesn't work, we'll try with one of the other players, but we'll save after the game. Probably should have played the game first. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so, in terms of... I'm not going to use the new player yet. Plus, he wouldn't be playing this game anyway. It's not a cup game, is it? No, it's just in Championship. Yeah, he wouldn't be playing anyway. Okay, so Vicario, Pizarro, Benson, Jennings, and Chambers. Actually got the main back four back. Sissoko Bird, yep. Jurgen, it's almost the actual first team. Hunter and Rizzi, though. So the wingers are where it changes, and also Hawkins up top. Playing or simming? The reason I haven't reset because it didn't complete it is I think it has to progress a day for it to register. I think. We are also playing the game. So let's jump into it. It's the 1st of January 2025. Can we get a victory in our first game of the year? Calendar year, that is. Just talking about Jurgen.
Simply have to focus focus on this man.
Scored a hat-trick in the last game. Missed a penalty as well.
Another big performance
However,
from him this time. Stay
because
with
of
us
how
to
it
be
worked
very
is he
clear.
wouldn't have got that first goal if he had scored the hat-trick, because it was a pretty sure it was a rebound from how close they were together. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get going.
Inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my
Go on, Sissoko.
broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to starting this new
They were already
era
diving in,
of
sliding,
live football for
trying to
us.
slide tackle me.
It's the Villains, and they face Blackpool.
Well, let's just hope the
That's not
players
where I
will
wanted
have
that
the
pass to
same
go,
holiday
but
party as
I'll take it.
Derek.
Oh, that's a good
Otherwise,
tackle.
we could be in for a really lackluster performance. But this actually has the makings of being a really good encounter.
Oh, that's a nice pass. The rain actually helped it because it slowed the ball down. Back to the goalkeeper. Very nice. Nice pass to Chambers as well. Well done. Well run. Why are you offside?
Offside, close one.
Go on, Benson. Great header.
Well, he always has to be
That's a
ready
lovely
for
ball.
dangerous opponents, so what should
Oh,
we
man.
expect
High
to see from
foot.
him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's certainly the man to watch.
Jurgen's the man to watch.
Scored those 3 goals, but his general play was
Go on.
outstanding.
Get him,
Threat whenever
Chambers.
he
Get
got
him,
the
get him.
ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the
Yes,
same
Chambers.
today against this defense.
Rizzy, what are you doing?
Spot on
Well done,
for that
Jennings.
tackle. Jurgen Eckelenkamp. Excellent
Lovely pass. That's a lovely ball. Whip it in. That is not in. That's out. Let's whip it out. No, don't do that. That was a terrible cross. Terrible cross. Why are you moving my player back? I want to head the ball.
Well, the pass not finding its target.
Lovely play.
The Villains in a position of menace.
Well done.
Eckelenkamp.
If he's offside.
Well,
It's not who I was trying to pass it to. I was trying to pass it to Hunter.
onside.
I was trying to pass it to Hunter.
Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to pass it to him though.
The pass
That's a
could
lovely
do
ball.
damage.
Get him, Jennings. Get him. Don't need to.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept.
Why are none of these passes going to the players I want them to go to? I wanted that to go to Hunter. Again, no one wants to pass it to Hunter, apparently. Okay, Jennings, get across. Pizarro, you can let him run. Remember, let him run.
Can
Oh,
he play
hold
it
on.
in? And possibilities here. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving.
I mean, we were just... Everyone was standing still just then. That's a great tackle.
Tremendous challenge.
Oh, man.
Grant Ward. Not fantastic defending.
Oh, man.
See if it stops the
What happened there?
I think
Why is their player on the floor?
himself.
I'm assuming he was offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside.
Oh,
but
I mean,
he
it's
had to be more
very
alert.
close. Lino's in perfect place, though. But, yeah, their player got... I don't know what happened on the edge of the box, but their player went down in the box. Wait, what? I'm watching a replay of that. Like, what kind of touch was that?
And beating the
It's not
defender.
fair.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again.
Oh my god, my players. Well played. That's better.
This might
That's
be
better.
ideal for the counter.
Get out of the way, Hunter.
Here as he
Can somebody get in the box, please? Why was no one getting in the box there? I know I was the striker, but still, somebody else should be getting in the box if my striker's outside the box. Surely. My players just don't like getting in either of the boxes. Like, defending, my players don't like getting in the box. Attacking, my players don't like getting in the box.
did well to win the ball back.
Nice pass. Go on, Rizzy.
Plenty of scope to be
Okay, that player is
creative
caught
in
up
that
to
wide
very
position.
quickly.
Played into the box.
Whipped it in. Oh, unlucky Hawkins. Sissoko. Oh, come on, Jurgen. Oh, so close. Nearly got it.
Grant Ward.
Pizarro, where are you going? What'd you leave him so
Defensive
open for?
there on the flank.
I know you can always win. Oh,
And options in the centre.
bicycle.
Real chance. And a goal.
Where? There's no help from midfielders. Like, how is he open? Like, where are all my players? How have they got so many players open?
Played into the box, begging players to attack. attack it. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post?
Well, yes, if there's no one actually putting pressure on the striker, he's got all the time in the world just to pick his spot and get it past the keeper, no matter where the keeper is or which post. Ref, I do not want advantage there. Can you go book that player? How has he not been booked for that? That was an awful challenge. Can we watch a replay of this? Because this is a terrible challenge. How has it not been booked for that? That is a definite booking. Ref, foul. Took me out afterwards. Second phase. Took me out.
Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count.
No, we're not.
Your take.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
Go on, Hunter. Jürgen.
And there to intervene.
No. Ah.
So 2-0 now.
This is not a good start to the new year. My fans are booing now as well. Rightfully so.
Situation, 1 minute here. And Hawkins on the ball. Hunter.
Pizarro, make that run. Too slow.
Inside the box.
Yeah, both their goals have been no tracking of men.
Will now deliver their half-time.
Okay. Let's get into the second half. We need a much better second half. Much better second half. We can't lose to Blackpool. Come on. At home as well.
Teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Benson.
Emmanuel Ioha.
It's on a hat-trick, him. You're...
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
Hopefully. Go on, Jürgen. Keep going. Play through for Rizzi. Jürgen. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How have we not scored that?
Yeah, really
How have we
good
not
play.
scored?
Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
It did. We should have scored it. It was a free shot on the goal, really. Anywhere but where he kicked it, it was in.
Tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Why have you kicked it so far? I just wanted it to go back to Jürgen. Good tackle, Bird. Oh my God, I can't get the ball where I want it to go. Come on. Trying to hide behind a player and sneak attack.
Well, that is how to run at defenders.
What are you talking about? There's no one in his way.
Do damage from here.
And that's it. Oh no.
Can they keep it out?
Yes, we're already counter-attacking.
Solved for now.
We're not counter-attacking. Bottom bird.
Keep it.
Oh my God, what on earth is that? Okay, luckily they've given us the ball.
Visitors have had most of the ball and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good
Oh,
They look like scoring more.
they do. It's annoying because they don't deserve the two they've got.
Passing opportunity. And
There you
now
go.
they
Well
have
done,
the ball back.
Sissoko. I almost said Shipley. Shipley's not playing.
Well,
Nice round the
it's
corner
been
pass.
such a competitive division, and this is a game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's
Can't keep
Blackpool
the ball.
facing Bournemouth.
Just can't keep the ball. Everything I do just falls back to them.
Well, not hard to read that pass.
Like what?
To win it
What is that?
high up the pitch. And he takes it on.
Thank you, Vicario. But seriously, terrible passing.
Got there. Here it is now, a substitution. And over it comes. And denied by the crossbar.
Why can't my players do that when I shoot like from corners?
Couldn't keep it down, but it was close.
Mine just head it miles over the bar, not onto the crossbar. At least that's closer. It didn't go in, but at least it's closer than mine.
And the pass could do damage.
Yes! Well done, Hawkins. That was very nice play, to be fair. Very nice play.
They still believe.
Some very good passes. Let's watch it again. Let's watch that again. Let's watch those passing.
Well, here
Look at
it is
this.
again. perfect. And then
Look at that. Just move the ball around. Out of reach of the goalkeeper. Well done, Hawkins. Never getting there. Come on. Just another one of those. We've got 20 minutes to go. We need another 2 of those, I should say. I want to win this. I don't want to lose. Don't want to draw. I want to win. I'll take a draw right now because we're obviously losing, but I want to win. That's gone. Well done. I say well done. Didn't really do anything. He just ran out. Oh, great. Well, we're going to lose if we do that. To be fair, we don't deserve to win if we do that.
It is a decent looking attack here. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Possession one.
Go on, Edwards.
Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. The referee correctly decided to play advantage.
Not sure what for, to be honest. Oh, go on. What on earth is that, Pizarro?
Intercepted it.
Get out of my way. How have you not won that, Chambers? It just bounces off my players and goes straight to them every time.
And here's the question, are they going to come up just that little bit short? Stuart?
How has he done that? How on earth has he got the ball back again?
moments, they've just been second best.
Chambers, get back.
Could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities
No.
at the other end.
Yes, we could have defended better for the goals if the game would allow me to. Oh, I've injured him. Didn't even count as a foul. Okay, never mind, I haven't injured him. But it didn't count as a foul, apparently. Oh my god. Edwards, can you just come back a little bit and just help out? Thank you.
It has gone over the touchline.
Oh, never mind, it did count as a foul. But he didn't play advantage or anything.
To stop and now going back to caution him. Oh, that's a really good run.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously? That kind of goal?
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far
No,
post,
he doesn't know that ball's there.
and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that.
What do you mean? He's got the own rebound himself. That's a silly goal. That's not fair.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
Oh, lucky Davey. Chambers, what, you started to make that run. I needed you to make it as well.
With the ball at his feet. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up.
You're right-footed as well. How is that bad? Oh, man. Okay, we've lost. I'm not scoring 2 goals in this game now.
Dougal.
Can't even get the ball.
Butcher.
When we do, it just bounces straight back to them anyway. Look, see?
Really
Good tackle. Bounce straight back to them.
Able to skip past his man. Space and
I
time.
wish my midfielders would help defend without me having to control them.
Can they do something positive on the
Doesn't matter if we do or not. It's a consolation goal, if anything. Okay, Davey.
Delivered into the area here.
That's a very nice goal, but it's too late.
They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
No, we have not. There's a minute to go.
Well, let's see this again. This is
It's a very nice header as well, but we don't need to watch it again. It's a nothing goal.
He's given far too much time and
Gives Davey a goal. That's it.
Doesn't have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
It was poor defending, yes, but who cares? They were 3-1 up.
Much to the disappointment of their supporter.
At least we made a game of it in the second half, I guess. But still. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I needed. We can't be dropping points now. We're coming up to halfway through the season and we're starting to drop off. And that's not how we get automatic promotion. You need to keep going up and up and up. Chukwuemeka, no. Edwards, no. And Davey, no. Okay. Alright. Okay, did it complete the objective? That's the next question. Go away. Don't think it did. Nope. Oh, it did, but it's not ticked it. Why didn't it tick it? Why is that not ticked? One of one. Surely that should tick. Okay. Well, we'll take it as yes. We achieved it. So let me just go. Let me sort out Barco. Give him a development plan. They're all 6, so I want to try and get his physicals up. He's a bit weak at the moment. Okay. Park is actually Park is actually going to go onto the youth team for this now. For us now. So Park is being replaced by Barco. That's 72 rating. And Guy is being replaced by Park. 67 rating. Oops. Hide that back again. Okay, cool. So I've done my transfers now, keeping the rest of the money because we need to do it for the other objective anyway. What we can now do is we're actually going to take him off the loan list and stick him on the transfer list, and Park can go on the loan list. There we go. Okay, got a game against Middlesbrough next. Watson has gone. He has been sold. Nice. Don't make me regret it. You're being sold instead of Guy, I'm afraid. So if I just move all this into transfer budget. So we've got 3.9. And what do we want to keep? 2.6. So I've actually got 1.3 to play with. So what I might do is have a look in here. How much are the... No, okay, they're too much. I was going to see if I could get a new scout, but they're too much for me to be able to keep the amount I need. So unless I'm going to sell some other players, I can't do it yet. What I can do, though, is completely get rid of the scouting instructions, because I don't need these anymore. Because we're not doing any more transfer signings unless we sell somebody. That is part of our main 22. Okay, so this match. Wait, where are Middlesbrough in the league? 15th. Okay. We might have to make some changes because there's some tired players in it. Well, yeah, maybe the back guys. Okay, Pizarro, Benson, Jennings, and Chambers. Sissoko and Bird. Jurgen, Hunter and Rizzy. And Hawkins up top. Wait, let me sort it out. So Chambers, you're actually going to come off for Clarkson. And Benson is going to come off for... Who's playing better out of these two? Munia. Okay. I'm going to leave Jennings on there. He's not as tired. So change Munia on here as well. Cool. There we go. Okay, let me sort the roles out quickly as well. So right corner needs to be Rizzy. Cool. Playing or simming? Simming it. Okay. It's a 0-0 draw. Clean sheet though. And we didn't lose. That's the other good thing. Oh, I took the wrong player out on my spreadsheet. Took Jennings off instead of Benson. Got very confused and I was like, what? What's going on? Those are the wrong names. We didn't make any subs. My players are tired and my assistant manager didn't make any subs. Ridiculous. Okay, we're not. No. It's not. Okay, it's not my birthday. Okay, there we go. Got that all sorted. Let's advance. My stream broke on my TV. Sorted though. Okay. Player returns from loan. Oh. Tian is back. He's back. Welcome back. No, I don't want to go to Team Sheet. What am I doing? I want to go to Squad Hub. That's where I want to go. And we want to give a development plan, but we are also going to look to loan him back out. We'll do this one to get the passing up a bit. But yes, we are going to send him back out on loan. Loan list. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're actually playing in the FA Cup next against Sheffield United. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of all those players off the transfer shortlist, don't I? Glad we agree. Let me get rid of these players. That guy said there was interest in him, and now he's been signed. Okay, get rid of all these. We don't want any of them on there. I've decided I'm going to look at these world-class things, like the retiring players, at the end of the season. Okay, FA Cup, round 3. We need to get to the round of 16 again, if I remember correctly, according to my objective. So we'll give it a go, see what we can do. Just going to sort my spreadsheet out, because we're going to rotate the squad, as we normally do for cup games. The only time I don't do that is for cup finals. I want my best team out for cup finals. Okay, so Ward gets swapped out. He plays at every single cup game. Or, well, second keeper, I should say. Then we're going to actually start Barco. He's going to get his first game. Then it's Munir and Glover. Chambers are right back. Shipley and Lombardo. Welcome back, Lombardo, after your red card incident. Chukwuemeka. Rizzy and Davey. Rizzy and Davey, and White up top. Cool. Playing or simming? We're simming it. Okay, well, we're going out then, aren't we? We're not going to win this. Is that Gabriel Martinelli? I can't tell. But we lost 3-2. We both had a player sent off as well. We both had a player. I'm pretty sure it is Gabriel Martinelli because he's a winger, I think, or a left mid, or a midfielder, I should say. Oh, man. Can't believe we lost, and both had players sent off as well. That's so annoying. Okay, well, it happens. We failed that objective. Barco didn't have a very good first game. Oh dear. It's a tough first game going against the Premier League opposition. I think they're in the Premier League. Pretty sure. Oh, that was Danny Ward's first game as well. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Very long load there. No, don't you dare. What? Why are you talking about that one? Come on, stop talking about that one. Still hasn't ticked it. That's so annoying. Like, we've done that one. So bad. Also, what I wanted to do is continue to show me how many games I actually got in a streak. I got 10 games in the streak, which is pretty good. It hasn't not ticked that one yet. Okay, it's a bit weird. It's broken. It's very broken. Player suspended. Davey picked up a match ban. Yep, he certainly did. Bird has completed central midfielder. He can stay on it though. Nothing better for him. Collins transfer offer. Collins is up for transfer, isn't he? Can we get an extra 50k from it? We'll see. Being cheeky. Sale agreement. Nope. Did get the extra 50k. Okay, Peterborough next. Oh, Glover loan offer. No. Reject. There's loan to buy as well. Isn't Glover like 50 million years old? It's in the youth academy. Got it. The winger. Now need to turn him into a right winger. There we go. Okay, against Peterborough next in 19th. We should be a win, guys. We should be winning this one, please. Okay, Clarkson in. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Just change Hawkins up top. Playing or simming? We're playing it. We'll stay in our black kit. Okay, let's play. It's going to do it again, isn't it? Cancel. We'll do it outside of the... we'll do it out here. We'll do it out here so it actually works and allows me to... It better allow me to do it out here because we're not even in a match. Okay, good. Have I got a winger from my youth academy here? Yeah, Zhang. You can come in. just got to sort the team out again. Which wasn't hard. It was just Clarkson and Hawkins, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Let's play. Normally it does that whole switching team thing. Like when you click the button, not when you click play game. It normally does it before you even get a chance to like pick which option it is. Weird that they moved it. Annoyingly they moved it as well because it's broken it. Okay. It does look it, doesn't it?
I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the championship.
Hopefully, a victory is what we can bring them there.
Yes, thanks as always,
Get our
Derek.
first
We've got
victory in
some good teams
2025.
I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kickoff, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Flinging himself at it, the keeper.
Good save. Good save, but shouldn't be shooting like that. Shouldn't be shooting like that. Oh, well, that's a goal, isn't it? Oh,
The timing was good, but the attempt too high.
what a... Why does he head it? Why is he backwards? What's he doing? What a Pizarro.
Bird.
That's a lovely ball. Go on. Go on, Edwards.
Teammates in the
Hunter and ball!
sense of excellence there.
With his arm.
Corner kick played in.
Oh, Benson. Still can't get the header. Oh.
Well able to close down the shot. You can't help feeling when you look at
Well
the
done,
second half,
Sissoko.
when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Well, there seems to be no stopping them at the moment.
You can't lap
They've
us.
been
It's not
by
how this
far and away
works.
the best team, unless something drastic.
Must be.
Yes, Jurgen.
That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
He electrocuted them all. That's what I like to see, though.
Well, here it is
Good
again,
goal.
and just look how he turns away from his marker and then
Yep,
gets
just
the
turned
shot
him
away.
and then just
That's
found the
a
space
very
to get the
good
shot
goal,
away.
I'd say.
That's what I like to see. Going up in a game. How many goals has he got now? 17. He's overtaken Blanc. He's overtaken Blanc.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here.
That didn't even count as a foul, but I flattened him. Oh man. That was hilarious. Oh man, I want to do that again. Over the top. Go on, Jurgen. Go on.
Is it going to be?
Jurgen!
Goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
That's good. Well played. That's a lovely ball over from Hawkins as well. Look at that. Perfect. Keeper didn't want to come out. And then good finish. Bottom corner. Well done, Jurgen. Let's watch that again. Bam. Top. Poor goalkeeping. Put your arms out, goalkeeper. Put your arms out.
So 2-0 now.
This is how I should be playing. This is how we want to play. Much better. 18 goals now. I don't know what the goal scoring charts look like at the moment. I haven't looked recently. Probably should have a look at that. If I remember, I'll check after the game.
And Ward with it. Can he play it in? It's been aimed towards the front post. Well, they haven't overcome all
Well done,
the
Hunter.
difficulties.
Yes. Sit down.
And a bit of goal news to bring you from the Watford game. That news comes from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for what?
Oh.
Such an important goalkeeping
Too much on it, on
intervention.
Hawkins. Too much on it. That was a good play as well.
Well, we never like cutting off Alex, but sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons when things are happening. Just to confirm, Watford have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead.
I should probably start paying attention to the results around me more now that we're getting into the second half of the season, the business end of the season, as it's sometimes referred to as.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
They do with Hunter being open over this side.
Ball in behind. looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Oh.
And a no-nonsense clearance.
Oh, he tripped up over his player. That's not fair.
Doing well to keep possession. Dembele.
That's your Sissoko. Well played.
As you can see, the visitors have had much less of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack.
That slide tackle was so delayed.
I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
I'm definitely seeing more slide tackles now.
He takes aim. A goal!
Hat trick.
He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well done, Jurgen. 19 goals now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great
Keeper almost got there.
the target.
Well done, Jurgen.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know.
That's a nice ball. Stay with him, Benson.
Looking ball.
Well done, Jennings.
Cleared away
Flattened him.
completely.
Nice, nice, nice. Sissoko nearly forgot the ball.
A goal in the Blackburn match. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
On to Bird.
For Barnsley, could the goalkeeper have done
Pizarro now.
Yes, but let's not take nothing.
Oh,
And a fantastic diving save.
sorry, Alex. We cut her off again.
Played over.
No.
Clears it away. In position.
Ah, too easy.
Class defending. Cleared off
Oh.
the line.
Can I have a defender in the middle of the pitch, please?
Ward with it.
Come on, Pizarro. That's yours. That's yours. They always underestimate Pizarro's speed and strength. Always. Referee!
On advantage with
That's ridiculous.
play on.
If he doesn't get booked for that, that's awful refereeing.
We are going to have 2 additional
They've
minutes.
underestimated Benson's speed there as well.
To counter-attack here. Jurgen Eckelenkamp.
Bicycle! He went for it. Is that player going to get away with not getting booked now because of the half time? I don't know who it was. They haven't had another booking, so I might go have a look, see if they got a booking. Because we're going to be bookings. Yellow card 0. Oh no, 1. I was looking at mine. He did get booked for it. Okay. Because we 3-0 at halftime, we will just jump to result now. Don't really need to be in that game anymore. We keep the 3-0 win as well. Much better result that. Much better. Vito and Davey. Oh, Zhang. Davey wasn't playing, was he? That's right. Okay. So Edwards and Hunter. There we go. A few 9+ ratings in that game as well. Mainly from defenders and midfielders. There we go. Cool. Now, because we're out of all the cups, we are just concentrating on the league now, so we should be getting automatic promotion. That's what we're aiming for. Norwich are flying ahead now, though. Collins is gone.
gives us a little bit extra money. Put him on wide midfielder. Okay. Collins sold, got 700k in there. Availability after suspension. Let me go put him back in the team. Mourinho goes there, doesn't he? Yeah. There we go. Cool. Sorted. Okay, how much money have we got now? 4.6. So what? That's given me 2 mil now. Still not enough to get a new good. Get a 4-4. Shall I do it? Might as well. Get another 4-4. Might stick him in. Swap him for the Spain one. Stick the Spain one somewhere else. Italy? Yeah, we'll send you. Yeah, send you to Italy. So relocate. No, how do you get to Italy? This one. I don't know why Italy's on that one. I guess it's Southern Europe, isn't it? Okay, and then you can go to Spain. Cool. And we still have 2.8 mil. Okay, cool. Yeah. Got Luton in the next game. He's found everything you can in France. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, they're down in 16th. We can actually get back into automatic promotion spot here if Sheffield United and Barnsley both lose. Okay, we're going to be paying attention to results more now as well.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now.
We won 7-1 last time. Okay, let's try and do the same again. Okay. See if we can get the victory and then have the other results go in our favour as well. Get back into the second spot. Okay, so Vicario, Bizarro, Benson, Jennings, Clarkson, Sissoko and Bird, Jurgen, Edwards, Hunter, and Hawkins. Playing or simming? It's a played match. We have the chance to do that 7-1 victory again then. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about Jurgen. 19 goals. Oh, I didn't look at the... Oh. Don't need to look at it anymore. Jurgen's top goal scorer. Okay. He's not going to break the record, though, unless he has, like, a unbelievable second half of the season. Because the record is 59 goals, and he's only on 19, and we're over halfway through the season. Unfortunately, Blanc has played a quarter of the games before getting injured, or just over a quarter of the games, and he had 15 goals, which is a quarter of the target, the record, sorry, or breaking the record. Go on, Hawkins. Oh, that's a great save from Slugger. What a name. Every time I see it, I think of Slugma, the Pokemon. It's only missing the M after the G. Come on, Hawkins. Winning headers as a tiny man. I might try and fix his arms. I might try and see if I can give him long sleeves again. See if that fixes him.
The hosts with a spectacular goal-scoring record. Their opponents have been guilty of chaotic defending.
Well, Derek,
Good tackle.
come here expecting to see more goals, don't they? And I can understand why.
Yeah, well, we won 7-1 last time. So we've got the most goals. They've got the most conceded, I guess. Why are you going that way, Bird?
And a goal kick will be next.
I wanted him to come inside.
Considerable transfer speculation in recent times.
From Inter?
Stuart, it has emerged.
Wait, he's went from Leicester to Inter, now to Man United. It's a roundabout way of getting to Manchester. It's a bit of a detour. We'll go through the top transfers for January when we get to the end of the transfer window. If I remember. I always forget. It always takes me a couple of weeks before I remember, like, oh yeah, the transfers. Good block. Get it, Clarkson. There we go. Oh, there's no one to pass it to. That was my fault. I passed it to where there wasn't any players. Not sure why there were no players there. Get it. Thank you. Well done, Clarkson.
Now, counter-attacking
It's unlucky.
and they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move.
Ooh. You just don't expect
To shut them down.
Pizarro to get there, but oh man, he's quick.
And something
What is? Wait, I want to check this. What is his acceleration and sprint speed? How good is it? His pace is 81, so it must be very good. Sprint speed 82. Where's 80 and 82? Yeah, okay, he's quick. He is quick,
happened in the QPR.
and you can tell he just catches up with everyone. It's great.
It's a goal.
Where? Why are my midfielders all the way up there?
They're the first on the score sheet here with
Go on, Jurgen.
15 minutes
Go on, Jurgen.
Thanks as always to Alex.
Jurgen. Oh,
Miss, surely. And the keeper did
you just
magnificently.
said that after he'd missed.
Wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Benson. No, Benson's never. Benson just can't score. He's not allowed to score. Back to Jennings.
Eckelenkamp.
Oh.
This looks threatening.
Hunter! Oh, come on, get out of the way, Slugma.
Able to clear the danger, at least
Win
for
that.
now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And players
Well done,
working
guys.
in the centre. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result.
What kind of cross was that?
More live football to come. A little
Oh,
note about
we are actually close to the end of
here on
the
ATV.
transfer window. I didn't realise. We will be able to do that in this stream. I thought it might be the next stream, but we are only this game and next game away from. Well, no, in fact, just this game. Because the next game's on the 1st of February. Oh, well done, Hawkins.
It has been coming.
Good finish. Let's have a look at this.
He's done well to get his head up.
It's nice.
Teammate, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent
Yes,
goal.
very nice goal. I like it. Very nice. How many goals you got now for us, Hawkins? 9. 9 in a few games. Well, 13 games, I guess.
1-0 then.
It's not bad, really. Is that Berahino? He's gone to Luton? Oh, Jurgen's been done.
Campbell.
That's Pizarro's ball. Oh, Pizarro. Well done, Jennings. Good
Well, they are
tackle.
behind, but can they give themselves a boost with this corner? Delivering it.
Keeper.
No keeper will mind that sort of corner.
Nope. Roll it out to Jurgen. All the way back here. Go on. What a ball. Well done, Clarkson.
Teammates in the middle.
It's not where I wanted it to go.
Fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition.
Well done, Benson. Not, again, not where I was trying to pass it to.
Eckelenkamp. Well, what can they do to stop him?
Book
He started
him!
the attack illegally. Now,
There's
perhaps
definitely
a
more
goal is
fouls and
coming.
bookings now.
Well,
Which I guess is good because it was a little bit ridiculous how little it happened in
Gets a yellow card.
previous.
Can he make it count?
Hawkins?
A goal!
I'm not quite sure how I got that ball to Hawkins then. I think it just deflected off somebody. He's doing the worm. Might watch a replay. Let's have a look.
Here's the
What actually
replay.
happened there?
He's got such quick feet, hasn't he?
Oh dear.
Look how he goes
Terrible,
past his marker to get his shot away.
terrible defending.
Good goal.
And terrible goalkeeping to concede there as well, like that. Cross goal, yeah, fair enough, but
So
near
2-0
post,
now.
definitely should have it covered. Okay, we've got 2-0 now. Let's see if we can get a third before half time.
Potts. Campbell.
What an Edwards.
Saw the situation developing.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession.
Oh,
They've played
got it
well
as well.
going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here.
True.
And it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Thanks.
Promising possession, this. The
Benson!
It will be a free kick in a
Oh dear.
position of
Well,
genuine menace.
AI teams score from here every time. They don't miss. Oh,
Quite the tantalising
he
free
missed.
kick he was hoping for.
Well, I'm glad I jinxed it for him.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes
Oh,
to be
come on, ref.
bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Oh,
Take charge,
just couldn't get there.
and half-time it is. An acceptable
Okay, they've got a couple players on bookings now. They're going to have to be careful. Yeah, let's get into the second half. More of the same, please.
The teams
One
are
of them is a
ready to
attacking player, so it's not
each
like the
other
end of the
again
world. It's
as the
unlikely to
second half
get into a
commences.
situation where he is slide tackling again. I guess. I guess did it in the first half. Could do it in the second half too.
And they need to get tighter.
Nice play. Oh, that's a good save. To be fair, is that mine? Oh, I got the.
That'll be a
You
corner.
got it off him.
Trying to pick out a teammate.
Benson.
Not really the ideal clear.
Every time he goes to Benson, it never works.
Well, nothing comes of it.
Good block, Hunter.
Throw-ins given.
Ah, it's Bree. James Bree. He's an ex-Villa player. You see ex-Villa players everywhere, to be fair. They're all over the place.
Campbell. Okay.
You probably see a lot of ex-other like team players as well, but I just noticed the Villa players more because obviously I'm a Villa fan, so I know our ex-players. Oof, that was close. Go on, Pizarro.
Many thanks, Alex. Hawkins. Now that's a
Jurgen.
pass.
Oh, they would have conceded so many more goals if they didn't have this slugger guy in goal. He's playing so well.
Over it comes.
No.
And a struggle to get it away properly.
Well done, Yoke. Not quite sure what happened there. Why that went to Jennings. Nice pass.
Bird. How can he take them on and beat
Oh.
them? And let's give credit to the defending.
Okay, Jennings, you're going to have to cover. Pizarro, get in the middle.
Here on the flank. He could pick out a teammate.
Oh, well, that was my fault. Shouldn't have slid in like that.
Opportunity for them to get back into the game.
Oh,
Gives it a go.
great save. Well done. These goalkeepers in this game are playing so well. Well done, goalkeepers. Both sides. They're making a change. Okay.
Playing it in.
Well done, Jennings. Well cleared.
Luke Berry. Tom
Nearly got it.
Lockyer.
Oh, and again.
And news of a
Okay, that
goal
time I
in
did
the
get it.
Blackpool game. Let's hear
Okay.
all about it from Alex Scott.
Alright, you know, I actually don't know which teams. I know I said I need to look out for the other results. I don't actually remember which teams that is, though.
And providing width.
Probably should know which teams are the other teams in the
Well, timed
positions
challenge
above me and
magnificently.
around me. Okay, that's not where I was aiming.
Ekelenkamp.
Nice play, though.
On the break.
Ekelenkamp. Jurgen gets the goal.
Racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
I really don't like that celebration because there's no way they could do that in real life because that would really hurt. Like, I don't get why that's a celebration in
It's
FIFA.
all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and he makes no mistake
Well done,
in the
Jurgen.
finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Great finish. No way the keeper's saving it. Very good. 20 goals? It's not going to tell me because I've subbed him. Go on then, Chukwamaker. On you come.
Well, the action underway again. The villains very much in charge on the scoreline, threatening to get ugly.
Get ugly. It's 3-0. It's already ugly. Wait, this is the game that we won 7-1 last time, wasn't it? They are really bad at defending, aren't they?
Luke Berry.
Can keep clean sheet this time, though. That would be great.
Bradley. Berahino has it.
Well done, Jennings. Get it away. Thank you. Thought he wasn't going to kick it then.
Oh, I should have passed it.
Quarter of an hour now.
What Benson.
I believe there's been a goal at Bramall
Nice
Lane.
ball.
Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Birmingham
There's no one in the middle.
City. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. It's all even Stevens at 1-1.
Well done, Chuck.
with 76 minutes played.
Oh, Chuck, what are you doing?
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, the seconds
Okay.
are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely
Go on then,
brilliant.
Bree. See what you can do.
Played with such
Go on.
creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them.
Don't know whether that was a tackle or a pass, to be honest. Offside.
Oh, he
Thank you.
squandered the opportunity. He
Okay,
might
make a
be
change in the middle as well.
to see that the offside flag
Oh,
is
they're taking their
Well, the
booked
lines
player
certainly
off.
flashes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
What? What are you talking about? He was offside. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about at the moment.
Great read there to intercept. He's managed to lose his marker.
Hunter. Oh,
Very
couldn't
alert
get there.
defending to put a
Couldn't.
stop to the chance.
What are you doing all the way up here, Chambers?
And the situation has changed in the Norwich game. Alex has the news for us.
It's a goal for Norwich
Oh,
City.
well done. Well cut out, Pizarro.
Caught in possession just before the goal. He won
There's no advantage there, ref. Go book him, please.
Mistimed, and you would
They're,
expect him
they're
to
certainly
make
fouling me a lot in this game.
circumstances.
Luton players are
He has
dirty.
decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Through. Go on. Hawkins.
A glorious chance.
Oh.
Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Their goalkeeper's going to have a very good rating despite conceding 3 goals. Might have a look at it.
And the danger cleared.
What on Pizarro? Okay.
And they need to get tighter.
Oh, what a stop.
And there
What a
it is,
block.
the final whistle.
That was impressive.
Fans will be leaving the stadium with
Well, a
smiles
3-0
on their
victory. I will take that. That is excellent. Good way to finish the January month. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the their keeper. 72. Okay, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but still pretty good for conceding 3 goals, I guess, and losing. Okay. Hawkins got 10 out of 10 again. Chambers, no. Shipley, yes. It's actually better than his average rating, despite being 59. But not for Chuck. Won't let me delete for some reason. Why doesn't it let me delete? My delete button, I'm having to click twice. Okay. Cool. We're up to second again. Woohoo! We're up to second. Oh, I just saw though. Barnsley can go back above us though if they win their game in hand. Bizarro transfer offer, 7 mil. Wait, his value's only 5 mil? Why? Why is his value only 5 mil? That's ridiculous. Okay, well, we will take no less than 10. No less than 10 mil for him. See what they say to that. Okay, I think Barnsley won. Manually Cannon transfer offer for Hawkins? No. Oh my god, he's 68 rated already. Wait, is that better than... No, White's 69 rated. Okay. Man City. So I will take 10... Music stopped. 10 down to 5.3. They might actually go for that, you know. It's my policy. It's what I do. We'll see. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. Same with Pizarro. But it's the rule I've set myself. I'll stick to it. If they're my main player, it's what the suggested is to the next 5 mil. If they're a second team player, it's the next 5 mil up, like from the valuation down to the valuation. And then I guess we'll do the same for the youth players as well. Michael Keane has gone to Leverkusen. We had his brother in my team before. Okay, let's see what happens. Scout players, loan offer, yes. Delegate, just a regular loan, please. And still a loan. Short term, yeah, that's fine. Go for that. They're still talking about Pizarro. Hawkins has been rejected though. Good. They didn't want to do that. Cool. Okay, because he's been playing well. Okay, deadline day. We've already had $250 million spent on deadline day in 1 hour. Loan agreement. Cool. Another 2-year loan. See you, Tian, for a couple of years. We'll see you again then. QPR are willing to spend 10 mil on a left back. Right. Okay, we need a new left back then. Let me. Oh, okay, it did it. I think. Wait, which one? I'm so confused. It took me to this one, but it's actually finally ticked this one. Woo! Yay! Okay. Still don't know about whether we're actually doing that one or not. We did fail this one, unfortunately. We can still do that one. We are currently in second, which means Barnsley didn't win. They might have drawn, because I saw a move, but they must have drawn. We should be able to do this one. The second one, we've still got 3 seasons, but we'll probably do it in this season, especially if we get promotion. Okay, Mansilla has been loaned. Let me make a note of Mansilla's loan. And that was the... Yeah, we already saw that. I'm going to BRB, so I'll be back in 1 moment. Okay, I'm back. Let us continue on. Oh, whoa. I need to, oh dear. Chukwuemeka transfer offer, 10.1 mil. Wow, okay. He might be going to Norwich. So we want 15 down to 12.2. Because he's second choice. 15 down to 12.2. Okay, we should set up the fullback scout report. Luckily, we have already scouted a load of fullbacks, so this should give me players anyway. Despite not having time to actually go through and actually find new players, there'll be a load of players on this list already. Yeah, there are. Okay, cool. That's only if it goes through, because you never know, it might not. You might reject it. Nope, he's gone. Pizarro is gone. I was really liking Pizarro as well. Benson, okay, Benson we want 15 mil for. The worst part is QPR isn't even a step up. They've just come in with a load of money. And just gone, yeah, here you go, have it. Okay, what am I progressing for? I need to sign a player. What am I doing? What's this one? Tian loaned out. Yay. Now we've only got Zhang and Park, who aren't loaned out from the youth academy, other than Hawkins, who we're not loaning out because we're needing him for the rest of the season. Okay, so let us go by a left back, but bearing in mind we want to keep 2.6 million, we probably only have what's 9.2. Let me get my calculator out quickly. This will be a lot easier to do on calculator. I could do it in my head, probably quite easily. Whoa, my calculator is updated. It looks weird. 9.2 minus 2.6. So we have 6.6 million to spend on a left back that is as good as Pizarro or better, which is 74 rating. Technically it was 75, but I've got it written down to 74, so we'll do 74. 74 rating or higher from a left-footed player. Okay, I don't think we're going to be signing Simicast. He's too much money. But we'll shortlist him anyway. So what we're looking for? Yeah, 74 or higher, yeah. That is left-footed. These are all very good players. These players are going to be far too much money for me. I've signed Lato so many times. I like using him. Jordan Amavi, he's an ex-Villa player. Oh man, these players are so... Why are they all 78 rated? Like, what's going on? Why is everyone 78 rated here? There we go. There's a not 78 rated. No, he's retiring. Okay, that one looks a little bit more promising. 6 million. That's a really, really terrible moustache, Moreno. Oh man, that's the ex-Liverpool player, isn't it? He plays for Watford in my save. I don't know whether that's... I don't think he plays for Watford in real life, does he? Luke Thomas. Used him in my FIFA 21 career mode that we did. Did we stream that one? Yeah, that was the stream one. We did Tottenham as a YouTube playthrough. There's some good looking left backs in here that are just too much money for me right now, especially if we want to keep the right amount of money back for he's retiring for completing the objective, which I do. I do want to. I've used this guy before as well. And this guy, I've used him too. That's a right back that's left footed. We'd have to convert him. There's a lot of players on this list. There are a lot of regen players on this list as well. So far, not many free players though. If we can get a free player, then we can even go buy some more scouts as well. Should be good. I don't want to keep buying free players. I've bought so many free players already this career mode. I do kind of want to spend money on players at some point as well. Oh no, you're not good enough. You are. What am I doing? We're only like halfway through this list. This is why I don't delete players out of the scout reports, because they just stay there forever. So all I need to do is just set up a scout instruction, and it goes bam, million players, or 100 players already in the list, which is great. I just realised I'm gonna have got 2 new left backs this transfer window. Oh, no. Okay, getting close to the bottom of the list now. You could sign him. There was a free agent, but he's a right-footed player. Okay, very close to the bottom of the list now. Okay, cool. There we go. So, let's have a look here. We'll obviously order it by highest rated, then have a look at values of them. Okay, this isn't going well at the moment. These players are very much too much money, but they are the higher rated players, so it's understandable. This is the first one that we could potentially get. He's 32 though, so I don't really think that I want to do that one now. We'll skip past him. We can always come back to him later if we want to. What did we say? We got 6.6 mil. No, I don't want to sign somebody on a pre-contract. We've got Charlie Taylor, but he's 31. So I don't know whether I want to do that. Oh yeah, he only just joined Wolves, so yeah. So good, he doesn't have that silly moustache in this game. He's 33. He's 30 as well. You could be good. You could be good for us. Could try and get this guy. Horn. Janus Horn. Okay, let me go in for this. We're not spending more than 6.6 mil though. Hi Joshy. How are you doing today? I'm going to go in with an offer of 5 mil. Oh, that's whatever. We'll do 6 mil. Oh, okay. Well, we're taking it. So now we just let me go into my thing. So if we adjust it to down to be. What do we need? We need it to be 8.6, don't we? So we have 78 mil. 78,000, sorry, to offer him if we wanted to, which obviously we're not going to. You good? Good. I'm also doing good, thank you. Okay, so let's negotiate. Crucial, you're going to be a starting left back. 3 years, so 4 years. No release clause. He's taking a pay cut. I don't like it when they take massive pay cuts like that. Unrealistic. He wouldn't take a massive pay cut like that. Do that. That's not what we were looking for, but it's actually a lot more. It's not quite what the lad was hoping for, but it is much better. We're just at the end of the January transfer window. Remove that scout instruction now. Move. Thank you. Go give him a development plan. Give him that one. Okay. So we've got... No, I've spelled that wrong. Horn. 76 rating. Oh yeah, don't... just ignore it. That was just me messing around just then. I'm getting rid of them all. They're all gone now. That's just me trying to look for like 3 players in more detail. It's a lot easier to like sort them out when they're in the shortlisted players rather than just on the scouted list. You can see it a lot easier. Let me also change the team around. So we've got Barco and Hornet. Park, you need to go there. Then swap with... Who we even still got down here from the youth players? Where's Zhang gone? Oh, Zhang's there. Oh, it's because Ward's here. Ward, come back out here. You need to go there. Lonk needs to go there. Zhang there. Park there. Okay, Horn needs to come in for Clarkson. Then Clarkson for more. There we go. Okay, that's that sorted. Cool. Okay. Let's continue on. Okay, Benson negotiation broke down. That's good. Wow. Okay. How long's left? I don't know whether they'll get that through in time. I certainly won't. Oh man. My rules that I set at the beginning of this career mode and all my other career modes say I have to accept that. But there's only 3 hours left, so if it goes through, I do not have time to sign a new player. If it goes through in time. Well, I guess if it goes through, then I have an hour, so I should be able to do it in an hour. So technically, I do have time. So yeah, I do have time. So yeah, we accept it then. If it goes through, it goes through. I'm going to do this quickly. Just in case it does go through, I need to find one quickly. 800,000. Okay, it might not go through. Oh, I think it went through. It did. Oh no, I just didn't delete that. Jennings transfer offer. Now there's literally no point in accepting this because they definitely don't have enough time with 2 hours. It can't go through in the last hour. If it gets down to what, if it doesn't go through right now, if it doesn't go through in this hour, it can't go through. It can't. You can't do anything in the last hour. So if it doesn't go through now, it hasn't gone through. I think it went through. I got an email. Oh, it went through. Okay. They had just the right amount of time. Okay. Which means we need to go in for a new Central Tech mid of 75 rated or higher. So it doesn't have to be a first team player. As long as it's 75 rated or higher, we'll sign them up. So just going to search through here quickly for any 75 rated players or higher. Stick them in the shortlist. And we'll have a look at them in more detail when we get into the shortlist. This is how I do it basically. Oh, you're retiring. You're retiring. You look way older than 27, and especially as this is like 5 seasons in. Yes, everyone is scouted for me. I hate the scouting system in FIFA, so I got rid of it. Despite having everyone like scouted, I still only go for realistic, like, or try to go for as realistic transfers as I possibly can. Shall I swap one? Wait, why is he a center attacking mid in my game? He's supposed to be a center mid. Maybe they changed it like after I started the save. He's a center mid when you start FIFA career modes now. As in Jacob Ramsey. Sold one ex-Villa player, could sign another Villa player. I say ex-Villa player. He's only ex-Villa player because I signed him. I signed him from Villa. Jacob Ramsey's too much. I need to look at how much money I've got because I need to keep 2.6 mil. Okay, so let me have a look at this. Let me just readjust this slightly. 40k on the... yeah, that's probably more realistic. There. So we've got 10 mil. 10 mil to spend. 10 mil. See what we can do for 10 mil then. Obviously, we'll try and sign the best player we can. You're too much money. And still being realistic. I don't think I could get Ramsey for 10 mil. I really wish he had his face in the game as well. It's a shame. You could potentially get this guy for 10 mil, but I don't know whether that's very realistic. I could get a few of these players for 10 mil or less. Could go for this guy because he's playing in the same league as me. He's at the top of the league though. What I might do is I might check to see how much Dowell is playing. I think he's probably plays most games because it's unrealistic for him to transfer from Norwich to me. But let's go check. He might not be playing. I just feel like he probably is. Where are you? Dowell has played 12 games. They have just signed Chukwuemeka from me. So is Dowell still going to play now that they've got Chukwuemeka? I think we should do it. I think we should go for Dowell. They sign my player, I'll sign theirs. Where'd he go? There he is. Dowell, I'm gonna sign you for less than they bought Chukwuemeka for, and he's a better player, technically, in terms of ratings. He's just older, that's the only problem. Because it's close to the end of the transfer window, I'll do 6.5. See what they say. 6 point... Remove that. 7 mil. Done. I'll take that. 24.5k, that's fine. Negotiate. Roll. You're actually rotation. Will you take rotation? Important. Whatever. 5 years? 3 years. Okay, you know what that means? 4 years. Meet in the middle. Disregard that. And to tempt him over, we'll give him 30k. Cool. Okay, remove all these guys now. We don't need these guys on here. And I still have got the right amount of money for the... yeah, still got the right amount of money for the objective. Good. Okay. Stick him on a development plan. Probably to do with his weak foot. Yep. Which one is it? Advanced Playmaker. Okay, cool. Let me write him down on here as well. Dowell. 76 rated. There you go. Okay, and then get him into the squad. He is just going to be on the bench. So if we go here. How's my academy? I'll show you in a sec. My academy is pretty small. I don't have many players in the academy. So yeah, save that. This is all I've got in my academy. I'm not really focusing on the academy too much. They're not the greatest of players. They're just waiting, really. I have better youth players than these guys. They're actually in my out on loan and stuff. Okay. Let's do that last hour and see it over the line. Okay. £888 million spent. More transfer offer now that we're out of the transfer window. Great. Yeah, we'll just accept it. You can go through it at the end of the season. Okay, scout reports. Let's see if any of these guys know. You're gone. Goodbye. Gone. You got scouted, so remove you. Gone. Okay. Don't think any of these players are good enough yet. No. Okay. Okay. So switch you to a right winger, and then that's you done now on the position changes. So we'll just work on your weak foot. Okay, let's go through everyone's development plans. Okay. Okay. Do that one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're doing your weak foot. Okay, cool. Let's go through the squad quickly as well, just to get their development plans correct. Get your passing up a bit. Do that one. Ooh, 70. Do that one. Ooh, 75. Okay, what we got here? Got passing or a bit of all-around stuff. We'll get his passing up because it's only 69 rating, so get that up a bit. Oh, you're doing your weak foot, yeah, that's right. Oh, 56, do that one. 29. There's a 10 there, do for that one. Okay. Cool. Let me just go through and just make sure I've got the up-to-date ratings for all my players. So Vicario is 76. Ward is 74. Your downstairs at the moment don't have any career mode, so might make a Milan career mode. Cool. Left back, we've got Horn at 76 and Barco at 72. Centre backs. Benson is now 76 rated, nice. Jennings is still 74. Munia is, where's Munia gone? 72 still. Glover, still 68. I think he's been 68 rated the whole of my career mode. Chambers is still 77. Clarkson 75. Cool. So midfielders, we've got 77 and 77 for Bird and Sissoko. They've gone up again. That's nice to see. Shipley is 71 still, and Lombardo is 69. Central attacking mids, we've got Jurgen at 80 and Dowell at 76. Wingers. Wingers. Edwards 75, yep. Hunter 73, yep. Rizzy 71, yep. Davey 70, cool. Strikers. Oops. Blanc is still 78 rated. Good. He's not dropping down too much. Still got 4 months left of his injury, so he is definitely out for the season. And then White is 69 rated, but Hawkins is catching up. Okay, youth players. We got Rogers 67 still, yep. Left backs is Park at 68 rating. Not out on loan, unfortunately. Centre backs, we got Mansilla at 67 and Tian at 58, both out on loan. Okay, right back is Chilik at 65 rating. Yeah, that's fine, that's right. These two are 67 rated still, yeah. Conadu 67 rated still. Wingers, Zhang at 68 and Garrett at 67. Yep, okay. And then striker is Hawkins, but he's 68 rated now. It's gone up +4 this season. It's very good. I'm just gonna go. I did say I want to do this. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Club Brugge. Nice, cool. I want to sort out. I really want to fix him. Where is he? Hawkins, I really want to fix you. Look, you're right over here. You're right in. When I'm on the when I'm on this, you're correct. Why can't you be correct when you're not like that? Why can't you be not broken? Why are you broken, Hawkins? Why are you broken? I really dislike that. Why can't they fix it? Okay. We got a game against QPR. Is my player playing? Who did they sign from me again? I can't remember who they signed. Who did they sign? They signed Pizarro, didn't they, for 10 mil? And they're not even using him. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, so my lineup is Vicario in goal. Horn, I'm afraid Barco's playing because he was already in the team. Benson, Jennings, and Clarkson. Sissoko, Bird, Jurgen, Edwards, Hunter, and Hawkins. That's the team lineup. Okay. But are we playing it or are we simming it? We're simming it. Come on then. Let's get the victory. Come on, beat QPR. No, that's a draw. That's not a victory. Did they use him? Oops. Was he even on the bench? Oh, they have Bradbury as well. He's one of my... Yeah, he's one of my old players. They like signing my old players, don't they? Okay. Let's go through these ratings. Clarkson had a good game there compared to everyone else other than Edwards. Interesting. Rizzy, you can have that 64. And then Hunter, got 60. Okay. I just realized I do this every time. I say I'm going to go through the transfers and then I forget. And I forgot again. I'll go through the top transfers when we get out of this game. Okay. Okay, whoa. Oh yeah, that was ages ago. So it's September, so isn't it? September and later is the new ones. Any ones? Yeah, here we go. Soler has gone to Barcelona. Fabinho has gone to Inter. They basically replaced Soler with Fabinho. Bit of a weird one. Okay. Erdegaard went to Atalanta. Dybala went to Real Madrid. What else we got? Olmo's gone to Liverpool. Oh, we got Guriri gone to Juventus. Neto has gone to Sevilla. Ndidi went to Manchester United. Saw that one. Lukaku's gone to Atleti. Interesting. Renato Sanchez has gone to Inter. Lang has gone to Roma. Kimpembe has left Chelsea. I didn't even realise he was at Chelsea. Or I forgot. And gone to Real Madrid. What else we got? It's new. Here we go. Braganca has gone to Everton. Whoever that guy is. 83 rated. He's a decent player. Lookman has gone to Fiorentina. Anything else? We're running out of time. Nope. Okay, that's it for the big transfers for this window. Okay, let's continue on. Got Birmingham City next, and we're not in the automatic promotion spots either at the moment because of that draw. Okay, that's annoying. More sold. Good. Okay. Okay, Birmingham are 20th, so we are going to rotate the squad for this game, and hopefully that we can still get a victory. It also means that Horn gets his first game for us. And Dowell does as well. Okay, so Vicario, Horn, Munier and Glover, Chambers, Shipley and Lombardo. Yep. Dowell, Rizzi and Davey, and White up top. Cool. Okay, playing or simming? We're simming it. We're simming it. Oh, we lost. No way. Who got our goal? Dowell got debut goal in 2 minutes. Wow. Fair enough. But we lost. Oh, man, we might... I don't think we're going to get automatic promotion. We can't beat the teams at the bottom of the league. We're not getting automatic promotion. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. We are going to be ending it here for today as well. Down to a 69 rating. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, so Norwich are 10 points clear at the top of the table from Brentford, and we are we're now 5 points off of automatic promotion. Oh, that's not good. And the teams outside of playoffs have actually started to catch up again, because there was a big gap between 6th and 7th at the beginning of the stream, but now there's only a point between them, and only 4 points between me and the outside of the playoffs, and I definitely need playoffs. If I don't get playoffs, I could get sacked. Okay, down the bottom, what we got down here? We've got Huddersfield, Sheffield Wednesday, and Cardiff all down at the bottom of the league at the moment. Golden Boot is still Jurgen on 20. Awesome. Blanc has obviously stopped at 15, but he's still there. He's still 5th. Yeah, he's only played 13 games, 14 games, something like that in the season. Oh, career milestone. What did I get? My 100th win. Nice. That must have been a couple of games ago because we just lost. Okay, let's also have a look at the objectives quickly. See how we're doing on here. So, I don't know whether we're going to be able to do that second one. No clue. Done the first one, obviously. That's good. Did the first one, done the second one. That's good. Failed the bottom one. Got knocked out. Unlikely now. It's starting to look less likely that we're going to gain automatic promotion, but hopefully we can get through the playoffs. We're going to finish the season with 2.6k unspent allocated funds because, well, we're we're out of the transfer window now, and I don't think I'm going to spend 3.3 million in that time. And club worth, we're very close to doing it, and we've still got 3 seasons to do it. Well, 2 and a little bit. So pretty sure we can do that. So my manager rating at the moment is only 69, but by the end of the season, we should actually have it up because a few of these can get completed by then. Okay, let's have a look at the Premier League too, see how it's going up there. Premier League, Chelsea are now top of the Premier League with a game in hand over Man United as well. Leicester in 3rd, Liverpool 4th, Leeds are still in 5th. Then you got City, Spurs, West Ham, Wolves, Newcastle, Everton, Arsenal all the way down in 12th. Southampton, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa in 15th. Okay, at least they're not in the relegation zone. West Brom, Fulham. The relegation zone is Burnley, Brighton, and Millwall. Okay, so they've all beaten the Derby County low record. So Millwall are not, because before they hadn't won a game last at the end of last stream, so they've won a few games recently. But yeah, it's not looking good for those bottom teams, is it? Villa need to pick up the pace as well. They're not doing so well. That's poor. I want to be able to play against Villa next season. Well, to be fair, if they get relegated and I don't get promoted, then I will be playing against them in this league. Okay, so we are going to end it there for today. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, as I've said many times. I am an Aston Villa fan, and we're playing Arsenal tomorrow night at 8 PM. So I will be watching that. I'm not going to it or anything. I think it's at Arsenal anyway, but I will be watching. So no stream tomorrow. So we'll be back on Saturday at 9 PM. I almost said 8 PM. At 9 PM UK time. You sorted your contracts out? Nice. But yeah, I'll be back at 9 PM on Saturday to continue this. And yeah, it's good. Development plans, scouts, etc. It's always the start of a new season is always a lot of admin stuff, isn't it? So yeah, it's been fun. Bit of a shame about the performances that we've had and the dropping down of the table. It's a shame, but we've still got 14 games to go, so we can still get automatic promotion. There's still time. It's just looking less likely, but fingers crossed we can do it. But anyway, I'll be back on Saturday. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have enjoyed as well. And I shall see you all in the next stream. Thank you again. And goodbye.